I got an email from a mother. Her child learns to play an instrument, and they've been doing it for 5 years. It has never been a real exciting journey for both of them. And in a way, she could feel that it has been lost maybe a few months after they started. So in the beginning, it was something new, something exciting, and she loved it. Her son loved it. But then, as months went by, it became a chore. It became an argument. It became something that her son was doing his best to avoid. But she kept going because she knew it's important for his well being. She knew it's important for his learning ability, developing his concentration. And she really did her best according to her words. And she kept going because she knew it's important. But now, after these years, she feels that she's completely burnt out. Yet again, before she says goodbye to this, she wanted to hear if I've got any insight. I'd like to say a few words to this beautiful mother. First, I don't know her personally and I don't know her son. So I don't know the story, if it's important to know the story behind it. But I could feel her plea. I could feel her desire to continue doing something that she knows is important, goes hand in hand with her inability to continue. And there was a call, please help me, a real call for help. So I cannot give any specific advice, but I can say what's the first thing that came to mind, or I should say to heart, reading her email. And if this touches you in any point of your life or your work or your parenting with your child, you might be able to relate. So I'm talking to all of you parents that go through this place. If you know that something is important for your child and you know it in your heart, you know it in your soul, it's not because this is what it says in a book, even if you came across it for the first time because you read a book or you read an article. You know in your heart that this is important and you ran out of tricks, you ran out of ideas, you ran out of oxygen. I will say this: if you know it's important for some even mysterious reasons for you to continue, find a way to continue, but change the way. So here's a suggestion from the heart. Do not say to yourself, I'm not doing it properly, I haven't done it properly, something is wrong with me or with my child or with the environment or whatever. Say, this way is not working. Not the thing is not working. Not I'm not working. I'm not good as a parent, or my child is not good as a young musician. Something in the way needs to change. It's not even saying that the way is wrong. It says that the way now is not serving you or your child any longer. So, why not finding another way? Now, there are lots of examples, lots of ideas, and I have a feeling even that if you, mother, look into other ways to do it, you will find them. And then I suggest you try another way and see how it works. And if not, try another way. I was just publishing my new episode in the Soloist podcast, and I mentioned a new idea that Suzuki Sensei was saying, a new idea every day, even if it's the same thing wrapped in a different way. So, to this specific question of this specific mother, which you're presenting a big group of mothers around the world, I can guarantee you I had from quite a lot of other parents the same kind of plea. What can I do? I ran out of ways. So, this specific one, do not, my suggestion, do not say to your child that you're going to stop. But when you come to the playing time or the practice time, whatever you call it, today, come with a different heart. Plant a different heart, so to speak, in your body, or plant a different heart inside your heart. Look at your child as if you've seen him for the first time in your life. Look at your child with awe, AWE. Look at your child as the magnificent being, not the one that was struggling, the one that was fighting you for 5 years, the one which is a wonder for creation. And when you come with this open mind, heart mind, it does not matter what you're going to do. Because I would suggest, especially for the time being, when you are sorting out, sifting, looking for a different way, forget about what you have to do in the practice, how many scales you have to play, or how many review pieces you have to do, or new repertoire, or music reading, and such, or technique, and so on. Forget about it, put it aside. We are talking about the fact that the music is a vehicle to connect hearts, to connect your heart to your child's heart, your child's heart to the teaching environment heart, your child heart to his own heart, your child heart to the world around, and so on. So just be present with this one. Don't worry about what you're doing. There are lots of chances that things are going to happen that your child will want to pick up the cello and start playing, or maybe just sitting and hugging you, or maybe just telling you a story. Be there for the allocated time. And if the allocated time used to be half an hour practice or 45 minutes practice, you can shorten it. You don't have to do it for 45 minutes. But your dedication, your devotion to your time with the child is beyond the instrument and beyond evaluation of how much you learned. I would take it as a sacred journey for you to find what comes. So it's not that you're coming with preconceived idea that you know what you're going to do, you find a different way. You know what you do know is that you are going to look for another way. But looking for another way does not mean that you need to take the torch and go in the dark streets. It means that you're going to sit, to be present with your child and wait. Just wait to what comes up. Don't try. Just be there and remember to breathe. Enjoy. Joy. Joy.